learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
When you're craving great food and a welcoming atmosphere, head to Benvenuto's in Beaver Dam or Fond du Lac. They've got classic Italian favorites that everyone can enjoy. Make Thursdays easy with 20% off takeout orders, or unwind on Wine Wednesday with half-price bottles of wine. Whether you're dining in or taking it to go, Benvenuto's delivers incredible flavor with an experience that keeps you coming back. Benvenuto's Italian Grill in Beaver Dam and Fond du Lac.
Join us Thursday morning at 11:10 a.m. for Let's Talk with Beaver Dam Unified School District Superintendent Mark DiStefano on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV. This month, Superintendent DiStefano will highlight student and staff celebrations, recognize the class of 2026 and their future plans, and share important summer reminders with families. It's Let's Talk with Beaver Dam Unified School District Superintendent Mark DiStefano, Thursday at 11:10 a.m. on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Retirement, Medicare, life insurance, Social Security, planning for the future can feel overwhelming. At Hire Insurance, we're here to make it simple. We take the time to help you understand your options and build a plan that fits your life and your goals. I'm Matt Hire, and for years our family team has provided trusted guidance and personalized support you can count on. No pressure, no confusing jargon, just straightforward advice to help you retire with confidence.
When you're ready to retire, call Hire. Hire Insurance, 920-887-0580, or visit hireinsurance.com.
Hi, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, and you're listening to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. We are joined by Lois Levenhagen today, talking about Memorial Day weekend and Poppy Days. And we have some beautiful poppies right in front of us right here. If you're watching on Daily Dodge TV or Facebook, you can see them. And can you tell us about poppies and the significance of them?
Okay, the poppies are handmade by veterans, and they're always looking for our veterans to help with, and they get paid for it and that, and then we have to buy the veterans. But we do not sell poppies. We distribute, and you can give us a donation, a penny or $10 or $100, whatever you feel, to support the veterans, because the monies are used locally and also for some state programs, but it all goes back to veterans only, and try to keep it in the state and stuff. So that's what makes that really nice. Yeah.
So what does the poppy have to do with the veterans? How did the poppies and veterans become associated?
It's a memorial symbol to them because they were found in World War I when they were overseas, in Belgium. Something in the ammunition and things that were rusting and stuff. These poppies apparently were in the ground, and when they came up, the red reminded them of the blood that was lost in the war and stuff. So over years, it's developed to be the symbol of the veterans that have fallen to the side and gave their life for our freedoms that we now appreciate here in the United States.
So on Monday, where will you be handing these out?
We'll be at several different places. I have a schedule, and Poppy Chairman, she's working today, so that's why she's not here and stuff. But we'll be at Piggly Wiggly and the market and flea market, and we start around 8:30 in the morning. And some of the places I know, I'll be at Fleet Farm on Friday night from 4 to 6, try to catch the people coming home from work and picking up projects to work on for the weekend and stuff.
Yes.
And that. But a lot of people think the weekend is just for vacation, and everything, but it's not. It's to try to remember the fallen. And then we do it again on Saturday, but we only go till noon, and then we'll be at the same three places, Piggly Wiggly, the market, and Fleet Farm.
So Friday, Saturday, anytime on Sunday or Monday?
No. Sunday, I've got two hats I'm wearing today. Sunday is when everybody then relaxes, and also too, that's the day we get the park all set up for Memorial Day, which is on Monday.
So you are double dipping this weekend.
Yep, I am.
Friday, Saturday, Poppy Days. For Sunday, Monday, getting ready for the ceremony.
The ceremony, yeah, right,
Awesome.
right, yeah.
So,
But anyhow, they will be at these different places, and you can give like any donation you want and get a poppy in exchange. And so if there's a auxiliary member or somebody that wants to work with an auxiliary member that would like to help, I think they have only 1 or 2 spots. We can always use an extra hand because it's nice to work as teams with 2 people. And we have, like, my husband goes with me and stuff, and he has his cap on and stuff. He was in the Army for 8 years and stuff, and people seem to respond better to him than me.
Yes, that's funny, yeah.
Right.
So what else do we need to know about Poppy Days?
Well, it's been going on for hundreds of years. It started with the Civil War, and then the biggest thing was when they were World War One, to remember the veterans and stuff. And it took a while. It was Nixon that finally signed a bill that it became a national day of poppies and stuff like that, and also too with Memorial Day and stuff. And so we try to help the veterans all we can, because we have programs that we do too for veterans in our area. We find out from the veteran service officer if someone's in need, if they might need a gift card or something. They can't come directly to us because we have no way of finding out if they are a veteran. Today with the scams that go on, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they have them checked out, and if they need extra help, I mean, they have contacted us, and we got like gas cards or grocery cards to them and stuff, different things that we do. A couple of years ago, there was a gentleman that needed a lift chair and stuff, because the money is used for veterans only.
Yes.
And so we were able to put some money towards it so he could purchase a lift chair and stuff. Yeah. So we're busy with the poppies all the time. Yeah.
Yes, so Poppy's not just this weekend.
Oh no, we can do it other times of the year and stuff too. Different things that go on. It's not. This is the big push, the big day, weekend. But I mean, there's other days that we can do them, and we try to have them at the Legion with different things and stuff all the time in that too, so that people can always give us donations, because there's always a need there every day. There are so many veterans. Yeah, we need to help them out. Yeah.
And I'm looking right in front of me right now, and I see the Poppy coloring book.
Yes.
This is for the kids, correct?
Yeah. And it's on the website, and stuff. I can print it off. Otherwise, we can buy it where it's bound and everything else. But we print it out ourselves. And we actually we were just at the Something Special from Wisconsin breakfast at the high school.
Oh, yes.
And we had a table set up, and we did very nicely there too. But we had the pages there, and we just gave them one page and take home, because there's a little caption, a different story in each one, and then the kids could take it home and color them that. And remind them of it. And they got a poppy too.
Yeah, and it's such a good way to learn. You get to, color, and what's better than that, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yep.
So can you remind us about the Poppy Days and Memorial Day and what we need to know about that?
Okay. Well, Poppy Days is this Friday and Saturday, and we'll be at Piggly Wiggly, the Market, and Fleet Farm. And on Friday, we start around 8 o'clock in the morning, and we go until about 6 o'clock in the evening in some of the places, not all of them. And then on Saturday, again, we start at 8 and go till noon and stuff. And then Memorial Day is on Monday, the 25th, and the ceremony starts at 10:15, because you'll be broadcasting it live, so that you count us down. It says as the start, and then a reminder: there will be park benches there. The bathrooms would be open, and we have the Cub Scouts that meet at our Legion Hall, and they're there to help the people, direct them where to go park. And we want them to park first, because we need to get the traffic off the highway, because we're right there in 33.
Right.
And so we want them to park, and if they happen to bring a picnic basket or something, or bring a lawn chair, need help, the scouts are there to help you. And also the little shavers, the little scouts, we always order small size flags, and they give everybody that comes in a flag, so they have it during the ceremony and stuff, take it home again with them.
How many Cub Scouts do you usually have?
About a dozen, and a couple of parents, because the parents will help those that need help to get to the bathroom, because you got to walk across the lawn.
Yeah.
And it's a little rocky, with the elderly people, or walkers and stuff. So we have the parents and older Cub Scouts or Scouts to do it. But the little ones, the Cub Scouts, they help with the flag, and they have fun with it.
Oh, I bet that's adorable. I have a little cousin who's 7 now, and I bet he would just eat that up, like being able to interact and talk. It's always so much fun for that.
Yeah. And if the weather happens to be bad,
oh yes,
right, we will call you around 8:30, make a decision, and then it's going to be moved to the Veteran Center on 300 Bickel Avenue. But then we'll all rush over there because because we don't set up ahead of time. Then we'll have to set everything all up and everything there, and then it'll start at 10:30.
Okay.
And stuff. So listen to the radio, and if you don't hear enough by 8:30 and it looks good out there, we'll be out at the park.
Is it supposed to be nice out? Have you checked yet?
I think there's rain predicted.
Oh no.
No. So I hope you have grace with God that you can tell.
I know that I
later
can.
in the day, you know.
Yeah, well, it was so nice on Saturday, and then it rained yesterday, it rained Sunday, and it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Now this week's supposed to be cloudy again.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a nice Memorial
I
Day.
hope so. At least hold off until after lunch.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
everybody's back home again. And
Exactly,
stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But not until the ceremony is over with.
But all the years I did it, I think there was only 3 times total that we had to move it indoors.
Really?
Right. And 2 years ago we did because I think we had 5-6 days in a row, and the ground was like a sponge. We couldn't even walk across it. It was so bad. And we thought, and then park all these cars on open space on a lawn. There,
Yeah.
They would have ruined the lawn at the cemetery. Yeah.
And could you imagine trying to get people to like just walk or even sit?
Yeah, and
Put
then
in the
get
chair.
stuck.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff, and ruin the landscape, and we have to fix that. And stuff. And we have no fundraisers. We have no funds really to do all this. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, one more time, just quick reminder where everything is, when everything is, before we say goodbye.
Poppies will be this Friday and Saturday at Piggly Wiggly, the Market, and Flea Farm. And then the Memorial Day service will be at the Veterans Service Park that's inside Oakwood Cemetery, Highway 33, 151. It starts at 10:15 sharp. But they can start coming already, earlier and stuff. But they're welcome to come.
Awesome.
And listen to it on the radio if they can.
Yes, it'll be on Daily Dodge TV, so you can see it as well. Thank you so much, Lois, for being here. It's been a pleasure.
Well, thank you for having me again.
Of course. When we come back, we will be talking with Randy from Professional Floor Covering. That's next on Hometown Today.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Democrats on the Senate Appropriations Committee today have been questioning Acting Attorney General Tut Blanche about the $1.7 billion fund set up to help those who say they've been targeted by the Biden administration. This is Chris Van Hollen of Maryland telling Blanche.
Yesterday, you created a $1.8 billion slush fund to dole out taxpayer dollars to the president's supporters, including those who attacked this Capitol on January 6th. That is pure theft of public funds.
The fund was set up as a part of an agreement in which the president dropped his $10 billion lawsuit against the IRS over the leak of his tax returns. The World Health Organization Director General saying today he is openly worried about the scale and speed of the Ebola outbreak in Central Africa. It's killed more than 130 people so far. Police in San Diego investigating Monday's deadly shooting at the largest mosque in that city as a hate crime. This is ABC News.
Hey, it's Stacy from Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stay tuned to my friends here at 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge, live from the Slumberland Furniture Studio.
Now this news update on Wisconsin Radio Network. I'm Ted Allen. Speaking in the Green Bay area, Republican gubernatorial candidate Tom Tiffany outlined his education priorities, calling for higher standards, more transparency for parents, and increased pay for top-performing teachers. Tiffany also emphasized expanding school choice. A Marathon County man accused of animal abuse and neglect has pleaded not guilty. The charges against Joseph Carey stem from an investigation after a report of dead and severely malnourished animals on his property. Carey reportedly told officers he had recently become depressed and stopped caring for the animals. And a data breach can happen to anyone, even your kids. Wisconsin Consumer Protection Director Mike Domke says school data software provider Canvas got hacked earlier this month. Domke says a good idea for parents is to put a credit freeze on their students if they already have a credit history. Tad Allen, Wisconsin Radio Network News.
You smell that? Spring. Hibernation's over. It's time to run it. Run it until the grass becomes long and the hedges duck and cover. Then run it again. Stihl, get up to $50 off select AK battery tool sets. Offer valid for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Hey drivers, it's Joey Logano, driver to number 22 Discount Tire Ford Mustang Dark Horse in the NASCAR Cup Series. I've got a quick reminder that's essential to keeping you safe on the road. Check your tire pressures. Underinflated tires can fail when you least expect it and cost you more at the pump. Test your tires at least once a month or swing by a local tire retailer for an air check. A little time now can help keep you rolling safely.
A message from the U.S. Tire Manufacturers Association.
In sports, Layla Linsenmeyer's RBI single in the bottom of the ninth walked off Badger large leader Wanakee in high school softball action last night. The Warriors scored 4 in the seventh to tie the game. Beaver Dam girls soccer team has won 2 games in a row after a 5-0 win over Lomira last night. Shea Marie Ashley had the hat trick for the Golden Beavers. Macy Laubenstein, 23 saves for Lomira. High school baseball tonight on Daily Dodge TV. Beaver Dam hosts Oregon. Jake Bowers homered and drove in 4. The Brewers took game 1 of their series with the Cubs 9-3 at Wrigley last night. The Miz gets the start in game 2. The Crew just a half game behind the Cubs in the NL Central standings, 6:05 on 95.3. Spurs took game 1 of the NBA's Western Conference Finals in overtime at Oklahoma City. The East Finals get going tonight as New York hosts Cleveland, 6:30 on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. That's your Daily Dodge Sports Center. I'm Wade Bates on 95.3 WBEV.
Get the latest news from around the nation and around the world on the ABC News page at DailyDodge.com. Presented by QBS Law.
Chance for showers today, otherwise more clouds than sun. High temperatures reach up to 68. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Lows around 42 tonight. Mainly sunny skies tomorrow. High temperatures reach up to 59. More clouds than sun Thursday with a high of 58. 61. Slight chance for showers Friday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on 95.3 WBEV. Powered by Daily Dodge. Right now, it's 67 degrees.
WBEV is turning up the heat with the Broad Fry Summer Sweepstakes presented by Newman Pools and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Stop by participating Broad Fries and grab your stamp card. Earn a stamp at each event. No purchase necessary. Fill all 5 and you're entered to win. Become one of 3 guaranteed winners for chances at a $4,000 grand prize, plus $750 and $250 winnings as well. The drawing is September 3rd at the Hometown Glass and Improvement Broad Fry. Brats, summer, and big cash. Don't miss out.
Save big money at Menards. Menards is your paint destination, offering the selection you need to refresh your home in one weekend. Pristine is Dutch Boy's most durable exterior paint and primer in one. It withstands the harshest weather conditions, and with its rain rinse technology, it will keep your home looking beautiful year-round. Save big money on Pristine exterior paint. Plus, view our weekly flyer on Menards.com and start your painting project today.
Save big money at Menards.
Ready to make a splash and make a difference? Join Kalahari Resorts for Family and Friends Night, September 25th and 26th, where your getaway helps support the Good Karma Brand's John Moser Children's Radiothon. Enjoy America's largest indoor water park, arcade fun, and unforgettable family time, all close to home. Rooms start at just $179 and include 2 queen beds, water park passes for up to 4, and no additional resort fee.
Hurry, rooms are limited. Offer expires August 25th.
Book now and turn your next weekend into a family adventure that gives back.
Hey, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing together friends and neighbors on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Kale, how are we this morning?
I'm all right. Yourself?
Pretty good.
Little on the tired side. It was kind of a late night, keeping an eye on the weather last night, making sure nothing severe popped off. But
yeah.
Storm, did the storms wake you up at all, or did you sleep right through them?
I slept right through them.
Slept right through them. Gosh, I envy you. I really do. I really do.
That usually doesn't happen.
No, they usually do wake you up?
Yeah. Like when we had that bout of like 5 days in a row. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I remember well.
Yeah.
I almost forgot what my own house looked like at that point.
So valid. I woke up every night Last night, slept like a baby.
Right through it. Oh, I envy that.
Mhm.
Gosh, I wish I could have done that. But no, doing all right on a Tuesday. It's we're getting busy. We're getting really, really busy.
I know.
It's prom season.
It is.
Ashley. And did you attend your high school prom?
Well, Kale, my high school prom was my junior year, which also happened to be COVID.
Oh, right. You were yeah.
So
all
we had
right.
it my senior. So yes, I did attend it, but just a year later.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean,
Yeah.
it depends on the school too. Like some schools, most schools it's junior prom, but there are some schools that really make it a bigger deal for like their seniors.
Yeah.
So I guess as long as you got to go. So when you did go your senior year, did anybody arrive to prom in style that like stuck out to you? In grandioso fashion?
Not really, but I also feel like we were, with COVID, everything was at our high school.
Okay.
When in the past years, it would be at like a hotel in Milwaukee.
Sure.
You know, so.
Well, talk about arriving to your prom in style. There was a small group of high school students in Topeka, Kansas that made a spectacular entrance to their prom this past weekend by arriving in a very, very, very unique vehicle.
It can't be a limo.
It is not a limo, but it is pretty long.
Did they go in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
Yes.
Shut
In
up.
fact,
That
they
is
arrived
awesome.
to their prom in the iconic Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. And it's kind of cool because here's how it worked out, right? This was not like massively pre-planned. The hot dog on wheels was actually in town for a NASCAR event when a junior named Brecken Andrews and his friends happened to spot it at a local drive-in after they were as they were getting ready to go out to dinner before prom. And they're like, oh, we got to go get some photos. There's the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah.
Let's go grab some photos in front of it. We're all in our fancy prom wear. Like, how fun would that be for a picture opportunity, right? So they go do that, take some pictures, and they're talking to the drivers, and he starts making a joke like, how funny would it be if we pulled up to prom in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile? Well, the drivers, to their surprise, kind of said, actually, we could make that happen.
Come on.
And they dropped them off in front of their school in the Wienermobile completely free of charge.
If I knew this was an option, we one time saw it drive by our college house, and it was like such a big moment for us. I have still Snapchat videos from like all my friends being like, "Holy crap, it's the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile."
I was thrilled that this past October. It was downtown for Fall Downtown Fest.
Yeah.
And it was cool because I got like a VIP booth basically because I was doing the announcing for the casket races. It was parked like right behind me in the parking lot, so I could just every time oh yeah, there it is again, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Of course, on my way out, had to get a selfie with it, which was fun.
Of course.
But a spokesperson for Oscar Mayer said that their crew was thrilled to be able to bring some extra magic to the students' once in a lifetime high school memory, and now. It was so unique that the high schoolers say, now we feel like we need to like up our game for next year. Like, what could we do that's even more unique? I mean, we've arrived.
How do you beat that?
How do you beat the Wienermobile? Well,
You don't.
Ashley, I'm glad you asked that very question
Oh.
because I have some ideas
Ooh, let's hear
about
'em,
how you
Cal.
could top that. Well, number one, I did not attend my high school prom either year.
Okay.
But I said back in high school, if I was going to show up to prom in style, I would want to arrive by helicopter.
That would be cool.
Right?
Yep.
Fly it right
Yep.
into the football field.
Yeah.
And then have somebody like get out and like roll out a red. Like,
Yep, that's
like you're the
awesome.
president of the United States coming off Marine One,
That
I
would be
think-
insane.
I
I
think that
completely
would
agree.
be pretty cool. So that was, I've had that idea in my head for a long time. Never did manage to pull it off. Maybe that's an idea for my kids when they get
Ooh.
to be that age.
Yeah.
But I've come up with some other ideas that might be able to beat out the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Okay.
The first one is one I could totally see. I could definitely see a Wally, maybe a Wade, even pulling off if they went back to high school in their prom. How about a fully restored World War II tank?
Yes, Wally would 100.
Wally would
Oh
love.
my goodness.
He would eat that up.
Yes, he would be so We have to bring it up to him after the show.
I think, yeah, maybe, he's pretty involved in high school sports. Maybe we can get him to roll up to some big high school event in a tank.
Him and Wade are going to have a meeting with Sherry about putting money towards a World War II tank for them.
We might have to have Lois connect us with somebody at the American Legion, see if they can get that tank out in front of their building up and running.
Beaver Dam football is going to have a special guest every year, every game next year.
Wouldn't that be great? We could have ESPN Beaver Dam night at a Beaver Dam football game, and Wally and Wade just roll up onto the track in a tank. That would be amazing.
That's what they would do. That's so funny.
I feel like this one probably has been done somewhere. Fire truck with lights going.
Yeah.
Like that. That's had to have been done somewhere.
Yeah.
How about, and this again, this wasn't done somewhere, but it'd have to be somebody with some serious money pulling up in a horse-drawn Cinderella-type carriage.
Oh.
Right to your prom. Yeah. Similar to my helicopter idea, and I might like this one even more. How about arriving in a hot air balloon and landing that on the football field?
That would be really cool.
I mean, that would be probably more romantic than the helicopter.
True.
The helicopter's loud. That's the one. That's the one. But that's why it's so grandiose as an entrance, because everybody knows you're arriving. Like,
yes, people hear it.
I think about Beaver Dam. If for prom they're coming in the front. Well, they don't do it at the high school. But if you're coming in the front entrance, and the football field's back, you come in a hot air balloon, people might not even realize you landed. Because there's no noise, really, for the most part. How about arriving in a monster truck? That would be kind of fun. That's another one. Actually, I think Wally could do the tank, and Wade would do the monster truck.
Yes.
How about one of those double-decker buses you see in, like, London that drive around? That would be kind of fun.
With the roof on top, that'd be fun.
Again, like, another good one would be just, like, a famous vehicle from a movie, like the Batmobile, the Ghostbusters car, the DeLorean from Back to the Future, the Jurassic Park SUV, something like that would be kind of fun. How about if you're lucky enough that your prom is somewhere on a waterfront, pulling up in a yacht?
Oh, that's a good one.
That would be a grand entrance. And then there's the two most Wisconsin ones I can think of for making a grand entrance to your prom. Now, this one might be a little bit of an issue because proms tend to be this time of year, but if you've got a prom in Wisconsin or in the Midwest that's like more in February, how about arriving? I love this. I think you're going to like this too. How about arriving on Zamboni?
Okay, that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
I'm like, I kind of want to. I am on a mission to drive a Zamboni someday.
That would be so cool.
Every time I'm at a Beaver Dam hockey game and I see Opie out there on the Zamboni, I'm like, someday my dreams will come true and I'll get to ride on that Zamboni. Even if they won't let me drive it, because I don't blame them for not letting me drive it, because, I mean, I'm kind of an insurance issue, but I just want to ride the Zamboni sometime. There might be a couple of these, but there's at least one, if not a couple of, like, NHL teams that have Zambonis where, like, the front of it, like, instead of just the water tank on top, there's actually, like, a cutout with, like, seats, and they actually ride people around.
That'd be so cool.
Periods. So there's one Wisconsin idea. The other true Wisconsin idea, and again, I feel like this has to have been done in Wisconsin, arriving at prom on a combine. Or some sort of
definitely
large
been
tractor.
done. I thought you were going to say on a cow.
Or a cow.
That would be fun.
A couple other unique ideas, I mean, along those lines. How about riding in on, like, camels?
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun, especially if your prom theme had, like, a Middle Eastern tie-in.
Yeah.
That would be really
like Aladdin.
Fun. Yeah, Aladdin, right? If you although I think if we had an Aladdin prom, I would have to talk with Ninja about somehow rigging up a magic carpet to arrive on.
That would be so fun.
Or you could, it would kind of be fun, the whole concept of, like, flying in, a hot air balloon or a helicopter. How about actually going a little smaller and flying in and just arriving in a paraglider? Have you seen one of those? It's like the go-kart with the big fan on the back and the parachute. That would be kind of fun. How about pulling up in an armored bank truck? Like, yep, straight cash money right here, folks. Or maybe the most unique idea, arriving in a hearse.
A what?
A hearse.
What the heck is a hearse?
The car that drives the casket out to the cemetery.
Oh.
What do you call that?
I didn't know that was a
I
thing.
hope you don't call it a meat wagon. That's what a lot of people call it.
God, no.
Yes, a hearse, arriving in a hearse, just coming out the back. It would be kind of fun if that pulled up and then they opened the back and they like pulled out a casket and then you popped out of the casket.
Yeah, that.
Again, especially if your prom theme was like, you know, the right match that
Yeah.
would work. Would be a good.
I don't know if there is a right.
Yeah, I don't know if prom has ever done like a nightmare.
A really like dark theme.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, some kind of dark theme. That would be interesting. So there you go. So for all those high school students out there trying to figure out how to arrive to their prom in style, now you've got a whole bunch of ideas. Speaking of unique vehicles, Ashley. If you're going to steal a vehicle, probably a good idea to make sure you actually know how to drive it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, a 14-year-old boy in Norway was recently taken into custody this weekend after stealing a commercial bus. So like a coach bus.
Come on.
Drove it over 300 kilometers. Yeah, we're talking kilometers because it's in Norway. I don't know what that. Don't ask me what that equates to in miles. It's ways. Unfortunately, he was caught up to by police when he stalled out the bus. Oops. Forgot how to drive, apparently.
Oh, my gosh.
Police started catching up with the bus after they got several reports from concerned motorists who saw the bus being driven by somebody who looked awfully young. And yes, he was 14. No passengers were on board. Thank goodness.
That's good.
Nobody was hurt. Ironically, according to police, this is the third time in 6 months that this particular young man has actually had this issue, and that he's successfully stolen and driven a large bus across long distances. Previous joyrides included a 3-hour trek, as well as an international trip from Oslo across the border into Sweden.
Not him making it out like that's crazy.
Yeah. So if you're gonna steal a bus, yeah. I mean, that's still pretty impressive. He made it. I mean, he's done this 3 times. Like, how does that happen? Like, how at some point is this on the bus company? Like, are you not locking up your buses well enough?
Seriously, yeah. Like, what are you doing?
It kind of makes me wonder, like, how has he been able to get away with this 3 times? But anyway, teenager has now been transferred to the care of child welfare services, and probably needs a little lesson in not stealing buses.
Yep. That's very fair.
All right.
All right. Well, on that note, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk about what's going on. That's next on Hometown.
Get the looks you love from the brands you trust. On sale now during the May Gold Tag Sale at Professional Floor Covering. Hi, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering. Let us help you upgrade your kitchen and save while you're doing it. From flooring to countertops, we've got everything you need. Choose from quartz, granite, laminate, cultured marble, and solid surface, all in a wide range of colors and styles. And right now, we'll give you a free measure, a free quote, and even a free sink with every countertop purchase. Plus, all flooring is on sale, including luxury vinyl, plank and tile, hardwood, and carpet. Every Abbey carpet comes with a 60-day quality assurance guarantee. We also have over 40 rolls of in-stock carpet. Don't miss the May Gold Tag Sale at Professional Floor Covering, 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam, or online at PROFLR.com.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Our Memorial Day sale is going strong, and you can save big with doorbusters. Now, doorbusters are super special. You got to come into the store to get these amazing savings. They're while supplies last, so shop local and hurry in. Save big with this amazing reclining sofa as little as $682 and get the matching rocker recliner completely free of charge. or this amazing huge sectional with free ottoman. Now the sectional is only $992 and you get the matching ottoman completely free of charge. Now our doorbusters are while supplies last, so you'll definitely want to hurry in and save big. Check out our recliner chairs for as little as $199 or Lazy Boy rocker recliner chairs for as little as $299, and take advantage of our interest-free financing. Stop in, shop local, and save big during our Memorial Day sale going strong with all of our doorbusters. Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam, and Watertown.
Is your business celebrating an anniversary, hosting a special event, or looking to drive foot traffic and boost your brand in the community? Then it's time to jump on board with 95.3 WBEV and Daily Dodge Broad Fries. Get ready to make room for our grills. We're inviting local businesses to become official Broad Fry hosts this season. It's a fun, high-energy way to bring customers to your location and create buzz around your business. You'll even partner with a local nonprofit organization to give back to the community while you grow. And this year's Broad Fry season will feature attendance-based guaranteed cash prizes for fans. All will be encouraged to get their stamped cards ready and participate at all Broad Fries on site. Everyone can follow along throughout the season. If they get their stamped card stamped 5 times, they're entered into a random drawing for those guaranteed cash prizes.
No purchase necessary to participate in the contest.
It's great food, great crowds, and community impact. To become a host location, visit DailyDodge.com today and fire up your next event.
Hi, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing you Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Kayla, I almost just said 1430 ESPN because Wally always does that. Wally twice yesterday ended the damn sports show with saying "not" and then stopped.
Yeah. See, that's the challenge to being on two different stations.
My role model is just doing me wrong right now.
I knew a guy that at one point was, I think, doing work in some capacity for like 4 different stations because they do like some contract play-by-play work.
Okay.
So I was, and it was, I'm like, I don't know how you keep it straight. And once in a while he would let one slip and be like, oh wait, nope, that's a different station, right? Yep. Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
It does.
It really, really does. But anyway, it's time for what's going on.
It is.
Of course, it's May, so there's no shortage of things going on. Obviously, earlier here in the hour, we were talking with Lois Levenhagen about the Beaver Dam Memorial Day ceremony that's coming up on Monday out at Oakwood. That gets underway at about 10:15. And if you're not able to make it out there, you can watch it live on Daily Dodge TV, courtesy of Hometown Glass and Improvement and Gina Omega of State Farm Insurance. There's a number of other area Memorial Day programs that we'll be letting you know about throughout the week, including Fall River. They'll be having their Memorial Day program and coming up on Monday. That'll start at about 9:30 a.m. That'll be at the Fall River School Multi-Purpose Room that's over on Bradley Street. So again, that is Monday, 9:30. And of course, the John C. Brossard VFW Post 2219 will be doing the honors there, so don't miss that. High school sports coming up tonight. Well, we'll see what Mother Nature decides to do anyway. Again, it's one of those. I mean, it's May in Wisconsin. It's kind of one of those. We'll see what Mother Nature does. But coming up tonight, some high school baseball action. Beaver Dam is hosting Oregon. That'll be over on Daily Dodge TV. The broadcast gets underway at about 4:45. First pitch set for 5 o'clock. And, of course, Brewers Game 2 at the Cubs tonight. That'll be here on 95.3 WBEV. 6:05 for the pregame on that. And, Ashley, I was doing a little math, which I don't do too often. Anybody who knows me well enough would recommend I try not to. My brain might explode. But if I've done my math correctly, we are less than 40 days to go until the 20 Newcomer Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon.
How many days?
Less than 40.
That's crazy.
I think we're at like 37, 38, somewhere in there. But we're less than 40 days to go. It's coming up quickly. June 25th and 26th. We kick it off at 6 a.m. on Thursday, June 25th, and then we'll go till 9 a.m. on Friday morning, 27 hours. But a number of ways, of course, we'll have that big auction for 27 hours, which we're still looking for auction items. If you've got,
We are.
If you're a business, in the area and you want to help out, you've got a good item that you think we could auction off, we would love to hear from you. Reach out. All the contact info is available on DailyDodge.com. But there's a couple other ways in the meantime that you can help support the Radiothon. One of them is going to be the week before, actually, I think it might be 2 weeks before, the Radiothon auction, and that is the car wash for the kids. That is going to be taking place Saturday, June 13th. From 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. over at Tower Lanes in Beaver Dam, North Spring Street. From 10 till 2, you come in. They'll all be all set up in the parking lot. You make a donation. There's no set price. You make a nice donation. You bring your car. You bring your truck, your SUV, your motorcycle, your ATV, now that those are legal on city streets. I guess if you have a way to get it there, you could bring your small aircraft, your World War II tank, your now you're just going to get it ready for prom, I guess. But whatever vehicle you got, bring it out, make a donation. They'll get it all shiny and washed up for you, and then all the proceeds will go to benefit the Good Comer Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon. Again, Saturday, June 13th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. over at Tower Lanes.
Awesome. Well, that is going to do it for us today on Hometown Today. We'll be back same time, different place tomorrow as we head out to professional floor covering starting at 9 a.m. But that is tomorrow. But that'll do it for us today on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily.